Hey everybody, Cross3 here. Welcome to a pretty fancy game. It's called Device 6 Radio. Just want to show you guys. It's never actually played it before. I played like a minute of it before I recorded, but I don't really understand the concept of this game, so I'm gonna see how this plays out. Northwest Kestering. She had never played with dolls, yet it was the first thing on Anna's mind when she came to. Okay. Rather unpleasant doll, too, a strange thing to have on one's mind. She got to her feet slowly. Thousands of nails seemed to pierce her head, and her right ear itched terribly. Where in the world am I? This was certainly not the room she rented from Mrs. Muscat. For one thing, the room was cylindrical. A tower? I don't know any people living in the towers, nor do I care to. Anna mumbled to herself and gritted her teeth. Through a small window, she could tell that she was high up. As she tried to focus, she made out a lighthouse in the distance. Anna wasn't in the city, that was for sure. That was clear. That much was clear. My God. I need to smoke. She reached inside her coat pocket. Her cigarette package was empty. This was turning out to be a very bad morning indeed. Won't somebody turn off that awful music? No. Find it very nice. Well, it's pretty good, anyway. Painting of an orange hung on the wall. It's very strange. Anna felt a sharp pain in her head. She closed her eyes and took a deep breath. When she opened her eyes, she noticed the number 2001 right on the center of the orange, painted in a slightly different hue. Anna shook her head. As she opened the door and saw the room, she saw a steep and narrow staircase. Carefully, she began to descend. Her balance seemed to be slightly distorted. The too many steps. Too many steps. Wait, where was I? Oh, somebody said appeared to be floating. Cocktails? What is she thinking about? Anne tried hard to remember. The doll flashed before her eyes again. As soon as she got to the bottom of the stairs, the door blocked her way. She peeked through the keyhole, a long corridor. There was nobody there, and opened the door. Nope, something else. Apparently you have to turn it. Right. Finally, she stepped into expensive-looking carpet that stretched out. She could see the intense colors showing onto a natural way. There are numerous oil paintings, etchings, lithographs, and other works of art, all clustered over the walls. It was completely over-decorated. Mansion or castle, perhaps. Anna walked straight ahead for a moment and thought of taking her boots off so that she would not make any unnecessary noise. Don't be silly, Anna. Don't be silly, Anna. She decided against it, and announced her presence with a hello, but her words echoed emptily through the corridor. Third floor nursery. Well, I don't know how this is going to play out. Child's room. Anna peeked inside the room to her right. There didn't appear to be anyone there. Loads of toys scattered all over the floor, and in the corners stood a tiny four-poster bed. She looked out the windows, and even though her sight was still somewhat blurry, she could make out the ocean and a castle, and a bridge connecting it to the building she was in. Majestic as the view was, Anna felt slightly offended by it. She had not asked for it. She looked around the room. Something was wrong. The toys were all in a mess all over the floor. Not a real mess, an arranged mess. Well, west corridor, piece of wall, and as an elephant, a rather stern-looking elephant wearing a bowler hat caught her attention. How awfully tacky. Anna knocked on the second floor door. Oh my. To the right, no answer. She opened it and entered a dim and somber room. The windows were covered by speckled green drapes that had been nailed to the wall. Her eyes adjusted to the darkness as she could tell the room was empty for Garanton, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, cabinet that stood against the wall. A curious lock-like device was attached to its doors, and she could feel a slight draft coming from within. Something about it made Anna feel uneasy. So, she went back into the corridor. What does L and R mean? Okay, then. She referring to the buttons? This is strange. The headache was fading and her balance was almost recovered, but she still had no recollection of how she had arrived there. Why am I here? Anna scratched her mind. She had left the office at 5 o'clock, bought some vegetables at the market, and then she had gone straight home. What does this say? Device 1. Okay. Paradox. Okay. Anna came to a door with a sign. Do not disturb. We'll see about that. Out of spite, she knocked on it loudly. Silence. She knocked again, even louder. Nothing. Not supposed to do that. Come on. In the center of the room, with a big desk with multiple notes and sketches. What's this? Okay. And some kind of computer. Sketches seem to have been created in a fairly fervent state, and many of them were half finished or crumpled up. There were several old letters coming from someone called Corbinian Rodman. A rather poorly made portrait of Leonardo da Vinci hung from one of the walls, and next to it Anna noticed a photograph of Thomas Edison. He had a dart firmly placed between his eyes. Well, oh, I see. You can change the numbers in there. I'm gonna leave it at 0. This is a puzzle game. Well, I read a little bit about it. Any numbers in here? Anything that'll... Any clues? Because it says for clues you need to go back here. That's not doing anything. Oh yeah, this is a puzzle game, so... Yeah, I'm expecting a lot of puzzles then. She browsed the bookshelf. It was full of books about chemistry and mechanics, physics, and mathematics. They were all out of date, just like everything else in the room. The calendar on the wall claimed that it's September 1946. Museum then? That would explain a lot. She left the room. West corridor. Across the hall, Anna noticed a stairway that led down to what she assumed... Wait. What's this? Oh my. The corner, back... What? Oh my god. Smokes animator wreck. What? Okay, I don't even know if we're supposed to go to that part yet. Well, I'll find out. She assumed to be on the ground floor. Before heading down, she decided to expect a peculiar, sound that appeared to come from around the...
Good morning. In the room of the Renaissance man, a simple math problem is the key.
Simple math problem.
In the room where red meets yellow in a frame. Plus another framed number between hope and lie. Plus the channel I am on.
This is all very confusing. And I have to say there was a slower...
Good morning.
Again?
The room of the Renaissance man.
Was this some kind of prank? Anna enjoyed a good laugh as much as anyone, but this seemed way too elaborate for any of her friends to pull off. She continued down to the end of the corridor. A dead end. Oh my. Anna was facing a huge steel door that decidedly looked out of place, more fitting to some kind of bomb shelter. In front of it was a screen apparently displaying the output of a security camera. With no handle, she pushed herself against the door, even though she knew it would not budge. Oh, you can see the different rooms in here, I guess. Okay. I'll leave it there, I guess. She took a few steps back and turn around. Anna glanced at the paintings as she walked down the hallway. There was clearly a great deal of money spent on this place, and by the look of things, by an eccentric. She was thirsty and working up quite an appetite. Could Mr. Cargill be on it? He's rolling in, isn't he? No, he's too cheap. Besides, and on what? Anna was not one to miss breakfast, and though her temper was normally quiet, even two things had affected more than she cared to admit. She missed breakfast, and a shortage of smokes. Some eggs and some toast, and I'll get to the bottom of this. Alright. Anna made her Can you not go that way? Oh, you can. Okay. Anna made her way back around the corner to the back of the stairway and walked downstairs. I see what they're doing here. Ground floor, lobby. It's a really cool game so far. Same. It's really cool. The entrance was truly breathtaking. It reminded her of a swanky hotel that she once visited with her aunt. She felt as out of place as she had done, and this time she was alone. What does this button do? Doesn't do anything. Anna heard voices coming from what she instantly felt would be the dining hall. Okay, turn around again. Sigh. Alright. Ground floor, dining hall. The room was crowded with people. No one acknowledged her presence. Anna shook her head, as though to shake off dizziness and sharpen her vision. Pardon me, but could you tell me what the name is? Okay, the music, though. She let me out. She asked a smiling old lady. The old lady kept smiling at a mannequin. Mannequin fact that all mannequins have a tea. Chill ran down Anna's spine. She backed away from the old lady, sent a dashing doll, dressed up to look like a Rudolph Valentino, to the floor, along with his cup of tea. He lost a couple fingers in the fall. Anna spun around and scanned the room for movements. Her instincts told her to run. Seemed a bit silly, but she sensed danger. Can I do this slowly, in case there are any jump scares? I don't like jump scares at all. Leaving the mindless chatter. Okay, good. Recording thereof, she pulled the handle. Study authorization required. Okay. Locked. Guess I gotta go back, maybe? I don't even know what to do anymore. Let's go down here. Are you supposed to do something here? I don't know, but I'm sort of liking this game so far. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, it's gonna be one video. I'm not gonna do any more. Yeah, a bit too scary. I don't know. Maybe if you guys really want it, then I'll do more. So, if you guys enjoy this game, it's $4 on the App Store. Yeah, sort of mind-blowing puzzle game. So yeah, hopefully guys, I'll see you later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. So leave a like if you did. See you guys next time.